Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and today I'm in the beautiful botanic garden of Heidelberg in Germany. The garden has a lot of really amazing plant collections and also a lot of edible fruit. Here in the greenhouses, the gardeners explained to me that they don't pollinate any of those plants artificially, so any plant which is requiring insect pollinators or other animal pollinators for pollination is just being pollinated but by the wildlife that lives here in the greenhouses. Also, they try to use not too many pesticides. So basically we have a little ecosystem here in those greenhouses. And one of the trees which obviously get pollinated quite successfully here is Eugenia uniflora, the Suriname cherry. A little fruit tree or shrub from South America, from tropical to almost subtropical South America, which has spread throughout all of the world's tropical and subtropical areas by now. I've seen it cultivated a lot in the Canary Islands and also to a smaller extent in Southeast Asia and also in the Caribbean. Yeah, a very nice little tree or shrub. Doesn't need a lot of care. You can even cut it like a hedge. And even here in Germany, obviously, it gets pollinated well enough to produce a lot of fruit. One of the tastiest fruit you can find in the tropics. That's what they look like, more or less like a small pumpkin. Now let's see how ripe this fruit is. I like them when they are really ripe and sweet and growing in the sun. Otherwise they can be a little bit too sour even when fully ripe. This is a good one. Not the sweetest I've ever tried, but for growing in a German greenhouse, this is really nice. So it's sweet, it's sour, it has a nice astringent taste like the rind of a mango, or like those Indian mangoes, Alfonso and Badami or whatever. And it has one huge seed, well actually two huge seeds inside. Is this two seeds or one seed? Nope, two seeds. So it has two huge seeds inside in this case. By the way, folks, if you come to the Botanic Garden of Heidelberg, don't start picking the fruit everywhere. I have a special permit for that. So basically you are not allowed to come here and just harvest some fruit. Well, what else can I say about the Suriname cherry? Well, if you are anywhere in the tropics or subtropics, look for this fruit in the parks and gardens or even in the wild. You'll hardly find it on the markets. The fruit are just too tender. They have basically no shelf life. Try it if you have a greenhouse in temperate areas. Cultivate it. If you're in the tropics, well, maybe don't cultivate it so much because it's invasive. But definitely try it. It has a wonderful, nice, strong flavor, and if it's not too sour, it's really pleasant. Okay, folks, this was the Suriname cherry, Eugenia uniflora, or Eugenia uniflora, no idea how you pronounce it in English. Stay tuned for more fruit videos from the greenhouses of the Botanic Garden of Heidelberg. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.